Hillary Clinton remains the Democratic frontrunner in the 2016 presidential race, but more competition could be headed her way. We're talking about Vice President Joe Biden, still said to be seriously weighing a run. And although the Iowa caucuses are still just a few months away, some analysts are saying, hey, you know what? It may be too late to throw your hat in the ring. Fox News contributor and Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative reporter Judith Miller joins us, as well as Washington bureau chief of the Chicago Sun-Times, Lynn Sweet. Good to see you both. Judith, media stories about Biden, I've noticed, they've been effusive, devoid of any criticism. Look, all of that's going to change the moment he tosses his hat in the ring, if he does. I mean, the media is going to turn on him pretty quickly, right?
Well, I don't know. They kind of like gaffe-prone Joe. I mean, he's great entertainment value. People now give him a lot of slack, a lot of leeway because of the death of his son and the deathbed plea from his son that he really needs to consider running to get into this race. And also the issue is, how does the press feel about Hillary? I mean, I think Joe Biden's great secret weapon is the intense disdain that so many in the media have for Hillary Clinton, the putative front runner.
Lynn, is the increased interest in Biden directly proportional to the escalating problems experienced by Hillary Clinton?
To a degree, but I think just the idea of President Obama's vice president and President Obama's former Secretary of State May going head-to-head is a great story. What political journalist wouldn't want to be covering that? So I think you would have massive media attention no matter what the problems are and continue to be.
Yeah, but some serious-minded people think that her problems, legal or otherwise, are so severe or may become so severe that she may prove unelectable. Thus, we've got to turn to somebody, and it's not Bernie Sanders, it's got to be Joe Biden, they say.
Well, that's why the Biden camp, I think, or the Biden buzz, let's call it that because there's no real camp per se, that's why there is some, that's why this story is lingering, even though Biden himself has not been seen, not been seen in any political context to talk about this. Right. I think that, yes, that's where there is a trajectory. Her emails problems go up, so do stories about speculating about Biden.
Yeah, and every day is a new revelation, and that she's got to try to beat back. And I mean, the ultimate cumulative effect can be really damaging. But let's throw up on the screen the Quinnipiac poll. And Judith, I want your reaction to this. Biden runs as well or better than Hillary Clinton against Donald Trump and other top Republicans in key swing states. There they are, Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania. What do you make of this?
Well, I think, first of all, it's an early poll, and it's, more than a year out here. But I think what that doesn't factor in is, yes, we've always known that Joe Biden polls very well and has large support from working-class Democrats and from independents. What you have to take away from that poll is the fury of women. If Hillary Clinton is denied once again, what most or a lot of women who support her believe is her absolute right. She got trounced the last time by Barack Obama. This is her moment, and they will be furious if she doesn't have it. I think the only thing that really gives her problems at this point is the legal and political fallout from the emails investigation, and that's getting very, very serious. We've already seen a 15-point slide in her popularity and trustworthiness among registered Democrats.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, Lynn, every day it seems to be a new revelation regarding the email controversy. Do you think the media has been sufficiently probative on this story?
Oh, my goodness, yes. This is really the only story about Hillary Clinton of significance that people have been writing about and pursuing in the national press for a while.
Are they like sharks? They smell blood in the water?
No, I think everyone knows a good story no matter where you are. Let me pull this away from fawning over Secretary of State Clinton or liking her or not liking her. Reporters report. You have got to look at this story if you're the beat reporter on Hillary Clinton doing the national story. Now, frankly, one of the reasons candidates like doing local press in these key states is that you sometimes get often very different questions.
All right, got to leave it there. It may not help that she has this sort of caustic, fractious relationship with the media.
Right.
Reminds me of Spiro Agnew. We knew how that one ended. All right,
Yes.
Lynn, Judith, good to see you both.
Good to see you, Greg.